Ladies and gentlemen, this is Trojan 1979 here on the Rogers Sports Gamer channel. We got a game here. This is pickup game as we wait for more participants to arrive in the Tecmo Bowl tournament. We got Ben and Nate all the way from the great state of Nebraska doing battle. Browns and Broncos. Let's get it going. Now is this Matt Barr with the kickoff here? They'll return to the 15. Dodge the defender. The 20. And out of bounds. Taken down. First down and 10 for Denver. Here comes Nate. Nate, you can see his glasses and his head. And not much else. All right, we got Clarence K. Hey, all right, Nate, here's what we're going to do. Can you sit back a little bit? I want to get you in the shot. I'm going to have to angle that camera down a little bit. If you sit, you'll be in the frame, and life will be good. All right, here we go. Away to Dorsett. Dorsett dodges near the line, taken down by Drones. And it is third down and 1. Now just to go over the rules real quick, you cannot advance the ball on a called play. And that's when the defense picks the same play as you. And Elway cannot advance the ball. Was that a call play? So we had a call play. That's what happened there. And now we have a punt on fourth down. You're going to see a lot of this in a Tecmo Bowl tournament. Field position is extremely important. Something as simple as an interception, which is very common. And McNeil taken down by the drone. And we'll see Ben go to work with his Cleveland Browns. Under center, bottom hash mark. Dennis Smith on defense. Comes Kevin Mack against this field and taken down. Not much there. Second down and 9. If you're in chat, let us know how everything sounds and looks. Kozar dropping back, also known as QB Browns to Tecmo Super Bowl fans. And looks like I'm not quite getting chat come out yet. Chat is disabled for the live stream. Not sure what that's about right now. We'll have to circle back to the chat. Nowhere to go for Kevin Mack. Second down and 9. From the bottom hash mark, Kozar to Mack. Just nowhere to go. Two very skilled Tecmo Bowl players here. We're at Boehmer's Bar in Green Bay, Wisconsin on the third down and 9 for Ben's Cleveland Browns. Kozar buying time using his legs. Nice juke and gets near to the marker. It is fourth down and 4, and we're going to see a punt coming here. Again, this is just a pickup game as we wait for the actual game to kick off here. So here comes the punt. And it is a touchback. Just something you don't want to have happen typically on a punt. First down for Nate and his Broncos. Orange Crush gets crushed by Orange. Second and 13. Elway under center, Dorsett the back. Midfield on defense, he gets held up. Here comes Tony Dorsett. It's not a 99-yard run, but it'll do, and it's third down and 1. Comes Elway, runs up, gets the quick strike and a first down for Nate. All right, just going to get the chat there. Hopefully looks like the Retro Sports Gamer or more. Someone hopefully should join in shortly. If you're in chat, I haven't seen anything you said, so I need you to kind of re-say it for me. And we've got second down and 1 for the Broncos. And got a call play, taken down behind the line, 3rd and 2. So We got some music in the background. Hopefully we don't get copyright flagged. I'm going to keep talking. Hopefully get this music going. Pick up the pace. Frank Midfield on defense to Tony Dorsett. Midfield is held up on the block. Dorsett dodging and taken down inside the 50 near the 46-yard line. 1st and 10. 12 seconds remaining here of technical time in the first quarter. So, from the top hash mark goes John Elway. Frank Midfield on defense. Blocked again. Here goes Dorsett to the 40. 35 down to the 33 and a first down. So friendly back and forth here at Boehmer's Bar. We got a pass here. Here comes Elway. Elway going crossfield. He's got Ricky Nattil. Not quite the Super Bowl touchdown, but it'll do. First down as we enter the second quarter. We have a tie game 0-0, but Nate is on the move here with the first down to go from the 6. See a run to Dorsett is called, taken down. That'll be second to go from the 9, loss of 3. And let's see, we have, looks inside. Hey, Brandon, thanks for the feedback. Glad you're in the chat. Shotgun formation for Elway. And he can't advance the ball because that is a cold play. Good discipline there. You wouldn't want to punt the ball away in that situation, which is the rule. If you break that rule, that's the penalty. Again, we are in a pickup game. Third and 9. All right, here, the pitch to Dorsett. Gets a block, doesn't get the second one, and now it's 4th down. Imagine 3 may be coming here on 4th and goal from the 5. Always frustrating inside the 10 to have to settle for 3, but here it is. There also is a rule. You have to rush with the linebacker, the bottom linebacker behind the defensive line. The field goal is good from Carlos, and we have a 3-0 lead for Nate over Ben. ATB9. What up, guys? Hey, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. This is a pickup game. 2 traveling players from the great state of Nebraska doing battle here in the Tecmo Bowl tournament the night before Full Nelson Tecmo. Make sure to check your calendars. Tune in with us noon tomorrow, noon Central Time, as we compete for cash prizes and more. And we have a sack quarterback thanks to the drone. Full Nelson 2 Tecmo Super Bowl Hardcore Tournament will be broadcast on this same YouTube channel at noon Central tomorrow. All right, from the top hash mark, here comes Kevin Mack. It's a called play and nowhere to go. 3rd and 15. Little John, friendly John, 2 friends here. They had a long car ride. They got to let the steam out here. And here goes Mack. Another called run on 3rd and long. Here comes the punt. All right, here comes Johnson's punt. It's a big Johnson punt. And here comes the bell. And nowhere to go. And first down and 10 for Nate now as he takes over with a 3-0 lead. 47 seconds Tecmo time in the second quarter. Elway from the top hash mark. He's got some room. Trying to beat the throw underneath to Jackson. Mark Jackson, first down. Mark Jackson, hee-hee. Not the same as Michael Jackson, but it'll do. Here comes Elway, and he pitches it to Dorsett. Dorsett, 5 yards behind the line. Let's see, second down and 3, rather. I should get my eyes checked. We are all getting older, whereas the Tecmo Bowl players, we grew up in a game from the 80s. All right, pitch to Dorsett again. Here he goes. Zigging, zagging, nice. Has the first down. No worrying about fumbling here in original Tecmo Bowl. This is the Eric Dickerson version, if anyone's curious about that. The original cartridge here, original Nintendo. An original tournament here. You're watching the first ever Tecmo broadcast on this channel from this location. Brad Bell, world-class player, just walking into my frame. He's welcome to do so. He's putting this thing on. Comes Elway. Mark Jackson. And another first down. So You see a lot of between the 20s kind of movement here for Nate. Dickerson on defense. Elway with some room over the top. Working to Teal. It is picked off. He got baited. Hanford Dickerson with the pick. And staying alive. 3-0. You don't want to be down 2 scores in this game. We know that. So Ben goes to work here late in the... Let's see if he calls run 3 times in a row. Not the case. Webster Slaughter throws the pick. Oh, no. Rulon Jones. Bernie Gozar throws it in the direction of Webster Slaughter, and Rulon Jones with the pick. And just like that, probably guaranteed 3 points here. Call play. Probably going to see a settle for 3 here. Oh, he's going to go for it here. Time does move a little bit slower here in Tecmo Bowl. I would expect the field goal here. Here it is. There's the kick. It should be good. It is good. 3-0 is now 6-0. And we enter halftime 6-0. Let's look at these amazingly hot cheerleaders. If you have young ones, look away. So I am welcoming into the booth Mr. Brad Bell, the organizer of this tournament.
Hey, Troy, how's it going?
Real good. So you want to get right up on that. You can pull closer to you if you like. And then let me know, is this... Can you hear yourself?
Not yet.
How about now?
Nope. Oh, yeah, no, I can. Yeah.
Okay. So this nice return by McNeil. You did not want to give the ball to McNeil on that kickoff. That's why he didn't kick it off too early. So we started here. We got 2 field goals from Nate, who has been driving the ball up and down. A double turnover on consecutive plays with interceptions took us to this point. Here comes Bernie Kozer running around and taken down to the 21.
Got the magic coverage. There was 2 receivers covered there, which is kind of a rarity, especially for Cleveland.
Give you a little more gain. Let us know how Brad sounds. You'll note that I'm right up on this thing. There you go. All right.
So safe dump off to Kevin Mack out in the flat. So he might have had the throw down to the bottom receiver open, but took the safe route there.
Well, with Mecklenburg on defense, and he gets the dive despite having the block support, and here comes a field goal most likely. 4th down and 3.
Ben will take his points here.
Nate's excited about that. And the field goal is good. I'm going to lower the mic from my compadre here.
Well, Ken Bell here on the kick return. Not a very prolific kick returner, so we'll see if he can break one off for a long. Nope. Gets tackled.
Hey, we're both in the frame. Look at that.
Yeah, I made it.
It's like we intended that.
So Nate's got to keep the pressure on offensively here with the lead. He doesn't want to give it back to Cleveland. And Dickerson gets blocked on the pulling guard.
Here goes Dorsett all the way out to the 30-yard line. You know, a 10-yard run is a pretty good run in Tecmo most of the time, wouldn't you say?
Yes, very good. If you can get 10 to 12, that's perfect. Especially against the best players. They don't typically give up the big runs. On that play, Cleveland picked the opposite run play, so Dickerson was unblocked there, so he was able to just go in and make the tackle for a 1-yard gain.
Dickerson again on defense has been working so far. And now he's blocked. Here comes Dorsett to the marker and taken down. 1st down.
And here you really have to respect the pass game of Elway, the arm strength of Elway, and Denver has good routes. So you can see Cleveland's calling a lot of pass plays here. Didn't call a pass play there.
Underneath to Mark Jackson, short of the marker, and we're looking at 2nd down and 1. Send them all deep and get the guy underneath. Frank Middlefield on defense. He's got 3 guys to cover, and he breaks the tackle. Here comes Elway. He's got legs and an arm. Now, you said this is based off the 87 season, like the Super Bowl winning season for the Redskins?
Mostly, Tecmo Bowl is primarily based off 87, but it does include some of the player movement as they went into the 88 season, based on the historical rosters at ProFootballReference.com.
Again, if you're in chat, love to get the feedback. We got Troy Evers here to play some Tecmo Bowl. Everyone, this is Troy. You want to have a mic? We got another mic over here. Yeah. Troy doesn't want to be in the mic. One Troy's enough, apparently. Underneath the Jackson, we saw this before, and he got 9 yards before. He gets 9 yards again, 2nd and 1. Excuse, 3rd and 1, rather.
Nice little shimmy there at the end to get that extra yard. Shotgun 3rd and 1 here.
Dickerson on defense, Cole play, nowhere to go. Elway takes a loss, and now a field goal incoming.
Nate's going to take his points here. He's got to get most of this, but he doesn't need to get all of it. That should be good.
And again, the linebacker is the required selectable defender per tournament rules. This is a pickup game, but we enter 9-3 into the 4th quarter.
Dangerous spot kicking off to McNeil here. The good thing is if McNeil takes it to the house, Carl Mecklenburg is able to block the extra point, so it could end up tied. If McNeil, we'll see what he does here.
Not quite the same as before, but
Nate likes to hang back on those kickoffs with his kicker and kind of let the action come to him. So
Dennis Smith against Mack, nowhere to go, 2nd down.
So Nate was in the top run call there, the run 2, so Dennis Smith was not blocked. Cleveland here.
Why don't you take the play-by-play on this one?
Got Harden as a primary defender, and Nate lined up in the run 1 call there. Stopped Mack for no gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 10 here. Nate's with Denver's probably going to go to a pass defensive call here. We'll see here. Jones, lands a play pick, so Cleveland's going to have to punt, and they're going to have to try and get that quick 3 and out to get the ball back. So if Cleveland can stop them, they'll be in 4-down territory, and Cleveland's a good enough offense to drive down, but they have to make the stop first.
Thanks for covering. Always good to see the competitors roll in. So what's Bell's first name here?
Excuse me?
That's Bell 35. Is that Richard Bell?
Ken Bell.
It's Ken Bell. Okay, there's a Richard Bell down the Raiders. Sometimes you see players traded interdivision over the years. This is before free agency, though, so.
Yeah, free agency started in
92, I believe.
Well, actually, Wilbur Marshall was the first free agent to sign in the NFL in an 11-year period after the 87 season. But free agency really took off around that period. Back in those days, you had to surrender draft picks to the team that you signed a player away from. So that's why teams didn't typically do that.
Fortunately, Wilbur Marshall couldn't read the contract that he signed.
So a big drive here, opportunity for Denver. If they can just keep moving the ball. Oh, got him busted on a run play.
Oh,
and
here comes
Dorsett's got the
Dorsett.
first. Hey, it keeps the chains moving, keeps the clock ticking.
Looks like Nate is doing most of his damage with Dorsett here today.
Yeah. And the thing with Dorsett's top run is that pulling guard is really devastating to the top defensive back. So, let's see what.
That's right. And he gets caught again. Here comes Dorsett, and they're laughing about it.
And this has about sealed this game up here. Nate can just play conservatively here, even if he has to punt. Shouldn't be. He should have a small enough amount of time that he shouldn't have to worry about giving up a touchdown here. So I think Nate sealed this game off.
And when you get the player versus player grapple, there is no tapping for your Tecmo Super Bowl players. This channel sees a lot of them, so you'll note that I'll make a lot of references to things that are different between the games as the broadcast continues here. Again, I'm Trojan 1979 with Brad Bell from Tecmo Bowl versus RBIBaseball.com. We're at Boehmer's Bar in Green Bay, and got a called run there, nowhere to go. And here comes a punt from Nate.
If I was Nate, I still would have taken the field goal there to seal the game. But that was a perfectly timed kick there. Let the meter cycle a few times. So, but yeah, if I was Nate, I would have taken the 3 points there. It would have been a little bit of a dicey field goal, but he would have been fine on it. So he's just playing the percentages. Now here, the reason Ben ran there was trying to catch Nate in a pass defense, but Nate's going to sit in the run here. Yep. So now it's just winding down the game here, a little bit of a attrition situation, but
so he's got a chance for at least a couple receivers here going underneath. Wants to make this a manageable down and distance near the marker. He's not quite there, so it'll be 4th down. It's tough to get the ball down the field in this much time. And it's called, and we've seen that all game where run 2 is called. Is that run 1? I'm sorry. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
This game is over if you call run, 3 straight times a punt here.
Yeah.
The game's over.
And Cleveland was in the top run call there, getting Minifield unblocked. And Nate's just going to let it cycle through.
This is basically your victory formation.
Mm-hmm.
And away she goes.
Good showing by Ben. He hasn't played since the Omaha tournament, which he won. So they're kind of trying to get the rust off this game. So it was beneficial for him to get in and play.
Did you compete in that?
Yes, I lost to Ben in the championship. So.
Wow.
So Ben's kind of a protege of ours, and he's a really quality player, a really good offensive coordinator. He mixes up his play calls really well. So very formidable guy, a worthy champion for sure.
Would you guys want to call a game between Troy and I? Because neither one of us really play this game.
Yeah, we could do that.
2 Troys. You want to play a game? Because I'm not going to play in the tournament. All right, so you want to be player 1, or you want to call the teams, or you just want to pick whatever? All right, so. All right, so I'll take Indianapolis.
So we got a Seattle-Indianapolis matchup here. Got a. There we go. Yep. It's got the sound up now. Okay.
Hey, what's the name of the YouTube channel?
So Seattle-Indy was a matchup that I played against Nathan Mers in the Houston Retro World Series Championship at Tecmo Bowl. So this is a really good matchup. Features one of the best, most efficient linebackers with middle linebacker Fred Young. And Indianapolis, a lot of people think of Jack Trudeau's weak throwing arm, but Eric Dickerson is one of the best running backs in the game. Edmonds here with the kick return. We'll see how far he can take this out. And he should cut back here. Kicked it at the outside. He's got a blocker lining up to get the kicker. That's what you want. And nice big kick return to start the game. Takes it to the about the 47-yard line. So in this matchup, Dwayne Bickett. Bickett's a primary defender he's going to use a lot. And Kurt Warner has just enough speed to catch that outside corner. And picks up 5 yards on the carry. Runs at Bickett, tied up with the blocker, and Kurt Warner's off for about a 20-yard gain. Trojan played that perfectly on defense. Kind of got in that little interior window and sat on the curling route and the slant route. So perfect defense there. And we get magic coverage there where you get 2 receivers covered, and he throws to a computer-controlled defender for the interception.
Yeah, I can do that.
Play pick here by Seattle's defense. Troy is going to go with Jacob Green, the defensive end. So it's a run play to the top, and Green is unblocked. Trojan does a great job running around, evading tacklers. Really, Troy there with Seattle just needed to go attack Dickerson at that point. If you're not blocked, go get him. See if he checks down, and he throws deep. It's going to be picked off. Really can't throw deep with Trudeau like that. You have to check down to that bottom receiver on the out route.
Brad, as Indy goes back on defense here, can you talk a little bit about your defensive philosophy when you play as Indy?
It really depends on the playbook, but this is a playbook where you can use a lot of Bickett. You can switch up to John Hamm there, unfortunately. Oh, that's a pretty good job running around evading the blockers. So that was a pro move right there by Trojan there to stay out of harm's way with the blockers and limit the damage to an 8-yard run. Gets busted on another run play. See, you got double teamed there by the blockers, and Warner's off for a big game. Against Seattle, you like to call a lot of run two here and use Bickett. And hits him with a play pick. And when that happens, it's just best to eat it and take the sack. If you can identify it quick enough, you can try to get your quarterback to the line of scrimmage to mitigate the yards lost on the sack. So he's got him in a long down and distance, so if they can hold him off, they can hold him to a field goal. It should be able to get him with the far side run. He's going to have to get a decent amount of this kick, but he should be able to make it. Let's see. So Trojan dove with Bickett there. Your best bet is to actually run into the holder. A lot of times you'll miss when you dive, so it's best to just run right into him to block it. Comes Albert Bentley on the return. And good job by Troy sneaking his kicker through the blockers there. Indy has a powerful O-line, and so they usually open in some good return holes. And Dickerson with looks like 6.
Lots of shiftiness in the run game tonight.
There is, yeah.
Both these running backs have really good initial speed, which means they change direction well. They get moving quickly as soon as they get the ball in their hands.
That was a good job by Trojan recognizing the unblocked middle linebacker, kicking it up to the top. So he deviated from where the run play was supposed to. Ooh, nice juke, nice cutback. So Trojan had deviated from where the play was supposed to run and improvised a little bit and pick up some additional yards. It's kind of hard to call the game, don't you think? Because the action's so fast. So you're barely done. Okay, check down. There you go. Check down to Bill Brooks in the out route there. That's what you want to do. Set him up good too. I think Troy thought he was going to QB run there, so he rolled his defender up top and got out of position. A little bump there defense there. Bottom defensive back, top rush. Dancing around too much with Dickerson there. Got to be
Dickerson
more.
can get away with that for a few seconds.
Yeah,
but
you still got to be more decisive. Try to get to that second level of defense, and hopefully put a juke on. And this might. No. Yep. If he could have tried to lure the defender down to that center, might have been able to pick him up into a block, but did not do it. Stark has a strong leg, so we'll see where this might actually be a pretty good punt inside about the 15 to 10. There we go.
that was a nice punt.
Yeah.
Nicely played.
Nice, dropped it right where you want it to. Trojan was a little slow on the recognition there. You want to be able to fire straight up the line and make that tackle for a minimal gain, cutting off a couple yards, but did not do it. Takes the safe underneath pass to Williams. Definitely had Largent open up top immediately, and then kind of midway through that play, still could have fed it into Largent.
Craig's kind of a middle-of-the-road quarterback where you don't want to make super risky throws with him, but I think he could have gotten that one in.
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, Dickerson's been juking and dancing around the backfield. He can get away with that. Craig, not so much. Good choice to run with Craig here. Didn't really like the window. I probably would have opted to run there as well. There we go. Nice recognition. He drew Pickett kind of scrolled too far up top and can't change directions that fast to go back down for the pick. That was more textbook there with Pickett for Trojan. Just
That was a nice run.
Straight up the line
He
of
played that
scrimmage.
about as well as he could.
Yeah, and the key is just recognize it immediately so you get a full head of steam. Okay, deviation with and like it. Went underneath the Williams. So it's just showing me that Troy has a bit of an acumen in the passing game, identifying when to find the underneath receiver and when to just take the quarterback and run it. Got the blocker coming for Daniel, and big run play for Warner here.
Daniel, I believe, is minimum speed for safety. I could be wrong about that, but I think he's got about 13 speed. Okay. All right, now I'm in.
There we go.
Daniel's got minimum speed, and so when he's not going to be able to shake a blocker.
Yeah. Nice little juke there by Warner there. And ran into an unintentional block for the touchdown.
Nice run. Really nice drive on that.
Yes.
Firing on both the run and the pass.
Yep. Stayed true to the run game. Kept
Played-
pounding the rock.
Played smart. Took the underneath route to Williams on a couple of occasions. Moved the chains. Keep going down the field.
And finally set up. The big play was the run one, the top run play with the pulling guard. Caught Trojan with Daniel, that top defensive back in the block, and sprung Warner for a big gain. So this should be halftime here. I don't expect Bentley to take this back for a touchdown.
That doesn't happen very often.
Well, he did. So Indy's down by 10, but they're getting the ball first. Indy's they're a tough team if you're an inexperienced player to use because Trudeau has his limitations in the passing game. So it's easy to think guys are open and then throw a pick with Trudeau if you don't know the process of sitting in the pocket and letting the routes develop.
I think they're playing for naming rights here.
Yeah.
Whoever wins controls the name Troy for the next half hour. Smart defense against Indy is to sit on Dickerson in the run game.
Yeah.
Make him beat you with a lot of pass one. That's your big money pass play in the Indy playbook.
Yeah, especially with an inexperienced player not really able to harm you in the passing game. You can really shut down Indy by doing that. Interesting choice with Bosworth there. And really they got the magic coverage with the second receiver, with that tight end was covered.
Nothing for it on that one.
Yeah. The only thing you could have done was try to roll the top, hope he would have bit up on the quarterback run just enough to feed it down to Brooks down beneath. That's a good punt.
Excellent punt.
But the return takes it. Ooh, nice return.
Nice bring back.
Yeah.
Nice bring back.
So this is kind of the situation of the game where it can tilt completely in Troy's favor if he can just get. I think Troy's going to win this game as he's up 10-0, and Trojans struggled offensively, but enough to get down and get 3 points or 7, this is definitely game over. Even if you get a commanding drive here and end up having to punt, if you burn up 25, 30 seconds, you'd be in a good situation. Again, Trojan ran into an unintended blocker, so you've got to be able to slide around that blocker. You can't let that happen to you. Troy's just taking over on the run game now.
Really effective running with Warner.
I think he's figured out that the matchup is set up so that Seattle can effectively run on Indianapolis' defense. Good job by Trojan trying to jump that bottom route just in case he decided to go there. He could have definitely picked it off, but the smart play was the rollout with the QB. On that play there, you don't want to dance too much. Just get your couple yards. Don't try to get too cute.
The Indy defense doesn't have a ton of speed. You've got Bickett at bottom, outside linebacker. Fred Robinson, the bottom safety, has really good top speed. He's got a 17 speed rating, but he's got 0 initial speed, and I think his acceleration's pretty poor as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't play as fast as other people with similar speed ratings. But once he's going, he's definitely the second best option on the Indy defense. Nice shot.
I like how Troy keeps hitting that underneath route. He's showing the patience to, although he does drop back quite a ways. Against more experienced players, sometimes that'll do you in because you drop too far back and then you start making those short throws. They end up being a little bit too long.
Daniels is having a rough day.
Yeah. Yep.
He's having a rough one.
Seattle's eating him up, but and that's really, people undervalue the run game with the kind of mid-level running backs, and pound the rock with your Kurt Warners, your Tony Dorsetts, guys like that. So he's pushed it out to a 3-score lead, and in the game of Tecmo Bowl, which is a tug of war, unless Troy completely melts down, he is going to win this one. Bentley almost gave him some kick return heroics, but it did not happen. In that play, you really got to roll down, grab that free rushing defensive end, grapple him, throw him. Otherwise, he's going to chase you down.
You're going to get that pressure from the bottom defensive end on any play that involves
running back.
The running back going out, because he's not staying in to block that guy.
Yes. There we go. Cycled through and kind of made him bite on the underneath route to Bill Brooks.
Nice shot there. That was very nicely done.
If you're really quick on it, you can do those quick strike passes with Trudeau, but you do need to draw the defender, at least get him moving in the direction where you fake to, so that he can't recover enough to.
Here we go. Oh, that was a missed opportunity there. You take Dickerson a little bit lower on that, this probably gets 10 more yards.
Yeah, just basically ran right where the defender and the blocker were, so didn't really create an area of separation. So yeah, if he kicks that out lower, going to separate further, and by the time he sheds the blocker, Dickerson's quite a few yards away from him. There we go. Right there. Oh. You can't make that throw across the field. It's too far.
Throwing across the field with Trudeau is definitely risky territory.
He had Beach there, but I think his problem was the defender. At the moment he decided to switch off, the defender committed to trying to get the quarterback. So had he waited just another second, that drone defender was going to come for his quarterback, and he could have thrown to Beach, and Beach could have picked up a good 5 to 7 yards there. So now it's all over but the crying. I'm going to hit a restroom break if you want to finish up the broadcast, dude.
Yeah, sure. Looking at second and short here. Craig is under center. Defense cycles over to Bickett. Toss back to Warner. Warner's got the first down. Evaded one tackle. He's brought down after a gain of about 5. 45 seconds here to go in the fourth quarter. Seattle firmly in control, 17-0. Toss down to Warner. Warner has room. He's at the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line. Working quickly here. Bickett is the call on defense, and that's a play pick. Toss back to Warner. Warner's going to make it to the 20 at least. He's brought down at about the 19-yard line. Pretty decent recovery on that. Nice play by the defense. That could have been a little worse. Toss down. Bickett is caught by the blocker. Warner might put this in. Sniper tackle by a drone.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing about Bickett is as fast as he is, sometimes you catch him up there.
Another play pick there. Ball's going to be snapped at the 9-yard line. 29 seconds here, 17-0. Seattle over Indianapolis. Bickett's the call on defense. We got a toss to Warner. Warner's dancing around. He's brought down by a drone. Looking at 3rd and 11. 26 ticks left here in the fourth quarter. Craig drops back. He's going to take the safe route on here, run with the QB. No need to risk anything with a 3-score lead. Take the field goal here.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of shut it down on that drive a little bit once he got
You got to get right on top of that bad boy.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of shut it down there on that drive and was okay with just taking the field goal. So.
Now, Bentley does not have good speed, but Indianapolis has a monster offensive line. So Bentley gets longer kick returns than many guys of his class do, simply because the offensive line will clear out so many of the defenders. Just opting to go out of bounds on that one and take another chance here, snapping the ball.
Yeah, Indy's kick return unit definitely creates more popcorn than most movie theaters. So
that's got to be big. Easily recovers.
Having a game.
And that's the game, folks. 20-0. Saw some very shifty running on both sides.
Yeah, indeed. But Seattle kind of outlasted him in kind of each quarter. Really, just kind of whittled their way down and enough to score some points there in each quarter. So.
All right, right on.
size of us, I think we're going to have to get a couple, huh? What I'll do is over here, so you killed me. Yeah. Troy has that voice sounding louder but not yelling. Playability is very much, there's skill involved for sure. So guys, here's what's going to happen. We are going to go offline as we are kind of waiting for a straggler or three, and we'll see how that works out. But we're going to go ahead and go down, and then we will go back live once we're kind of going to start official games. So stay tuned. We will come back.